After the workplace mass shooting that took place here in Bryan yesterday, leaving 6 victims wounded, employees and nearby businesses pick up the pieces. Kenmore Cabinet employees were happy to go home after the traumatic experience they all went through, but they left by foot, meaning they left their belongings behind.
I know they were talking, they were in a group, all the detectives, and I guess they came and told us that it was going to be a long day, and if we want to leave that we can get like a ride.
As businesses in the industrial park area saw their community hurting, they came to their aid and provided assistance as best as they could.
I mean, luckily the business on front let us use their restroom for everybody who needed it, and they were bringing a lot of water, trying to calm us down and all.
About a half a mile away, the Brazos Valley Food Bank had high school volunteers in the building. As the shooter fled the scene, they were frightened and all put on lockdown.
We talked about if somebody was able to get into the building, which way they ought to exit and how they should go. So
situations like this can cause rippling effects on people in different ways. And Teresa Mangapore acknowledges this and has set up a licensed professional counselor Zoom conference for her entire organization.
I do realize that even though the active shooter situation was not at our facility, that the situation that our staff went through could cause some resurfacing of past trauma.
Employees close to the deceased victim, now identified as 40-year-old Bryan resident Timothy Smith, send prayers to the family.
Actually, I knew him way before. I used to work with him for a restaurant. That's why I know him, and he was a good guy and all that. And that's my prayers to his family, because I know he had just had a newborn too.
Bryan PD investigators and crime scene unit were still on the site earlier this afternoon. Now the road is open and employees are able to recover their vehicles and belongings. Reporting in Bryan, Brittany DeFran, KRHD News.